What's up, guys? Vince Ruddy here, and welcome back to VinzTalk, a big one. I'm gonna try to make it short, but again, no promises. It's gonna be long because I tend to ramble and all that. Yeah, we're gonna talk about stuff like movies, movie trailers, I believe, or at least one because this happens to be my favorite one. Some upcoming surprising stuff related to Webtoon, gaming related stuff, especially this big one from Nintendo Indie World. Yeah, and Boyfriends is coming back, which is gonna be crazy. Also, got to talk about a bunch of stuff animation wise, like RTX and Amphibia. So yeah. Anyways, let's get started. Pretty much YouTube has been doing good, even though these spam accounts are just all over the place, like out of nowhere, just random spam accounts. Like I swear, I don't know what's happening. Also, a little update for my second channel. I'm starting to do dance commentaries again. Whoever pretty much I know how to use OBS, and the reason why I have OBS already installed here is because that I've been doing like a couple like what is it, speech essays or whatever, presentations, speech presentations. I got to record them, so I recorded with the OBS. So I've been doing it with my cousins, and pretty much I did a couple. And yeah, it's not really, pleasant, especially if you're in this room that is beyond hot and I'm trying to look good for this presentation and trying to make it short, which is impossible. It's like 3 minutes and end up going like, I feel like, 5 minutes at least. But yeah, pretty much I'm done with those. It just have been a whole bunch of exams. I'm not even supposed to upload any videos, but here I am uploading videos and pretty much uploading exams. I did a presentation about my YouTube channel, which was interesting. Never thought I would actually make a video like that. So yeah, that's something that I've been up to, and pretty much it's been fun. It's actually been good. So, and also for the YouTube channel, which is my second YouTube channel, I know how you use the OBS to actually record commentaries, not reactions, because I'm not showing my face. And yeah, I got a couple videos over there if you're interested in dance culture. If you're not, then hey, you don't need to. I mean, it's just something over there that I want to put, but it's advertised to my other side of my audience, which is something that I'm also growing. But of course, I have to focus on this audience because a lot of big things is coming in this channel. A lot of big things that is happening within, a couple of projects here and there, collabs, and who knows? Since I know how to work the OBS and work Zoom, especially knowing how to use it, I think I'm good for like this summer plans of doing big things on YouTube. But first, I gotta get through the whole like backup channel thing, and also a couple other stuff that I want to do for YouTube. But yeah, this is something pretty big. Especially how I think this channel hit 1 million views, which is something that I don't know if it really makes sense much. I mean, of like 1,000 videos, 300,000 or something. Like it's like a million, 300,000, something like that. And I say that because pretty much I guess there's someone in Twitter, not gonna name who, but pretty much took that as like a big deal. Oh, I just hit 100,000, 100 million, or something like that views on my channel. I'm like, it's all about the subs, okay? Come on. I don't know. Anyways, but yeah, let's just go into this and talk about something that I've seen, especially starting with movies, trailers, especially. I did see a couple, like the Obi-Wan looks okay, even though I'm not into Star Wars. Um, Also, Resident Evil, they just dropped a movie trailer, and pretty much it doesn't look like Resident Evil at all, especially with the most of the comments saying when they saw this trailer. I'm like, is that really Resident Evil? Are you pulling my leg here, Netflix? But they did. I mean, not Netflix. I don't know where this movie's going to be. I believe it's from Paramount. But Avatar. Yes, Avatar. Not Avatar the Airbender. Avatar, the movie from 13 years ago at this point. Man, it's been a long time. Gosh, I believe I was like just already graduating, or somewhat graduating, moving away from like elementary school when I first saw Avatar, the first Avatar. Here I am as an adult, I would say, and now hey, Avatar 2 is here. Hopefully it doesn't charge you much because inflation is sucks over here. I really want to have enough money to actually see the damn movie because that is a movie that I really like. It's just the aesthetic and the world of itself. But man, the fact that I saw the trailer, looks high visual. See the old characters here and there, the blue people. Man, it is something that I'm kind of like excited, and it takes me back. I'm like, oh my goodness, there's the tree and there's the land itself. The Olympus or whatever it's called. Like It's taking me back. There's the people, you know. They still got cover ups. That's good. I literally thought like and I was young, of course, when the first Avatar came up, and I literally thought like the whole time the blue people were naked, and I'm like, no, they're not. Wait, are they? No, they're not. Are they? It's kind of like one of those things. But yeah, I'm excited. Out of all the trailers, this is one of the most exciting ones that I've seen, and I'm like, I can't wait to see it, man. Speaking of anything else, high visualizer or something like that, I saw Kendrick Lamar's "The Heart" Part Five. Man, that song really is so good, especially in being from the hood. Like I just really felt so much from that song, man. I mean, I don't know. I don't listen to rap much, surprisingly. But for some reason, Kendrick Lamar is just like the one that I tend to actually feel so much connection from whenever he puts out his music. I will never forget the Baby Keem collab that he did. Now he's dropping part five, and I never heard of The Heart, honestly. But man, that I couldn't stop really watching it, and the music and the chorus as well, or not the chorus, just the hook. And also the faces. You got Nipsey, Kobe, and pretty much all legends itself, and also a couple of controversial people. You got Jussie Smollett in there, like what the heck he's doing here, and freaking Kanye's there as well. Who else? Also OJ. Oh my gosh, OJ's there. I can't believe OJ. Okay, anyways, but yeah, my God, it's crazy that from seeing this, I'm like, whoa, I never thought Kendrick Lamar was this good. I mean, it's just the melody of the music. I don't even pay attention much to the raps, even though I should. I did, saying that about something about the new generation. Look what I did for you. Will Smith was in it as well and talked about kind of like that in perspective and it's pretty much about the culture. It's something and I'm not really good. I'm not Anthony Fantano or Sean C or someone that would actually look up in the lyric. Look, I saw it, I hear it, and I'm like, yo, this is so good. Okay. And pretty much a majority of them agreed, and I don't even need to explain why it's so good. It's just freaking good. Okay, I don't know, and pretty much you can already tell that, I say that because I'm not really the best when it comes to reviews, even though I should review because Avatar 2, something like that. Gonna be reviewing it when it does come out, if I can watch it somehow. Anyway, speaking of top tier celebrities, I don't know. I try to find a segue. I heard about this whole Dave Chappelle thing that happened 2 weeks ago, and because I didn't make a Vince talk last week, this whole Dave Chappelle incident when he was tackled, that was crazy. Almost got stabbed, I believe, and the guy that kind of almost stabbed him, or in some ways tackled him, was left off free. I'm like, okay, why? Just why? Seriously? Now we just have killers on the streets. Okay, but yeah, some SoundCloud rapper, I believe he's homeless, and he was wearing a Trasher shirt and a Vans. I'm like, dude, are you serious? And I don't know if he did it to get all attention and all that, or for the clout. I'm like, what is this? I'm telling you, this is the Will Smith effect. How a lot of comedians are in danger right now, knowing that you can't tell any jokes. For some reason you're gonna get killed out there if you do, which is sad. Like even for Dave Chappelle, damn, that's crazy. That is crazy. No, glad I stopped doing stand-up comedy, and pretty much I just stick to just making videos that I have. Also, I'm not that funny. Anyways, but yeah, let's get into. Oh, by the way, oh wait, no, I'm gonna save that for the last, because there's something big for Webtoon, and Webtoon has emailed me, as an influencer myself, and something big is about to happen. Actually, I just already give that away. Okay, there you go. I was gonna save it like, okay, I'm about to tell you more. Actually, I can't, because I don't know if I signed the papers or something like that. Like, I don't think I'm allowed to say it at all for Webtoon's sake. I don't know. Anyways, let's talk about hold on. Let me see if this is recording or something like that. It is. Always gotta double check. Gaming. So Nintendo Indie World just ended like 3 days ago, something like that. Has their stream and whatever. Bunch of cool games, from Indie World, and pretty much, as a Switch owner myself, I was like, yo, let me check these games out. Let me see they're good, and yeah, I got Batora Indie World. I'm pretty bad at actually putting notes here. Here I am forgetting about what the games look like. Alec Head, which is a one developer game. It's like a puzzle game itself, and it's kind of simplistic, just a 2D like 8-bit game. They got Soundfall, which just released, and that looks cool. Has some good music and stuff like that. Kind of interesting. It's mostly pop music, but it is like kind of like inspiration from Necromancer in a way. Wild Frost TCG Adventure Time. I just put that all together. It's basically called Wild Frost, but it really does remind me of Adventure Time, and it's a trading card game, which it looks cool, or maybe cool on a mobile phone. Um, Gunbrella, that's another one which kind of like I think I said it here. It reminds me of Sinking City, or at least it had the Sinking City soundtrack. Because if you know me, that's one of my favorite games of all time. Sinking City, just how dark and also involves investigation and mysteries and stuff. Man, I want to play it again. We are OFK. I'm kind of like curious about what this game's about. I just feel like, oh, they're going to this alternative direction. I see you, Nintendo. I see you. But emotional story that happens in downtown LA. I don't know if I should check this game because it might be a little too like real, like a little too relatable. I'm like, okay, you trying to tell me something, game? What's up? You don't know me. I'm not struggling. I'm not a struggling artist. You don't know me. I'm kidding. But it's a game that I'm just kind of very curious to check out. I'm like, okay, let's see what this game really is. What signals you're putting here, okay? I'm playing. But yeah, it's something that I'm kind of like curious to check out. We got Silt. Reminds me of Insider and also Little Nightmares. If you ever played Inside Little Nightmares, it's kind of like one of those dark games. It's basically a dark game that happens in the sea, under the sea, but not like on the, not that, okay? Not like happy under the sea. It's like dark and underwater. It's like, I'm kind of curious what that looks like. Also get the MIDI Motorways, which is a game that basically but basically you're working as a person to actually set up rows. I'm like, okay, maybe this game could actually help people get hired. Wayward Strand, which is like a 1970s rule, which is a game that really looks interesting. It's a flying ship, a flying hospital, but it's on a cruise, so it's a flying cruise hospital, and pretty much you're interacting with other characters in this. It's called Wayward Strand. A little girl that goes around in a flying hospital cruise and eavesdrop. That's what I put. You do a lot of eavesdropping. I'm guessing like, you're getting narratives and stuff like that. It's a click and point game. Very cool. The Cult of the Lamb, which is another game I'm kind of curious to check out more of, another Crab's Treasure, which is from Aggro Crab, It's like a Souls-like. It's literally like, what is it? Dark Souls, but with crabs. I'm like, that's weird. That's weird, but that's the reason why I'm gonna check it out, because it's freaking weird. But I'm like, Souls-like, so it's like Elden Crab. Yeah, I'm good with the jokes, right? Yeah, that's it for gaming. That's all I got in the pavement. So yeah, other than that, also there's this another game I've been playing called Dislight Ads. Wait, no, I put Dislight Ads. It just released like pretty much this week. But like 2 weeks ago, it was like there was a bunch of ads about the game, especially around TikTok. And I checked this game out. It looks cool. It's very fun. Dislight, not bad. I like the visuals. Mostly it's the characters. It just looks like the characters draw me in. That's what it is. Anyways, animation. Let's get into some animation news, which is the fun part because boyfriends, But I want to talk about some other stuff first, and we'll get to boyfriends. I've been watching Amphibia season 2, especially the arc between, King. I just call him King. I'm not gonna. Here I am forgetting his name at this point. King something. Okay, the freaking big guy that betrayed, Anne. And also we saw Anne. I believe there's a relationship development between Anne and Sasha, which is something like, oh, that's cool. That is cool. And also I'm kind of worried about Marcy because turned to Darcy. If you watch Amphibia season 2, especially the recent episodes, when they actually are not in LA anymore, it kind of goes deep. It kind of goes somewhere. I'm just saying. It's pretty good. It's pretty good so far. Rwby, a bunch of Rwby news. One of them involves RTX. Pretty much RTX is going to be coming. And if you know me, I'm a huge fan of conventions, especially just, checking out conventions and stuff like that. Just watching conventions. Like, I'm kind of excited and also curious what will this look like. And hope to God it doesn't cancel. Because if it does, it's going to cancel for my upcoming convention, which is going to be coming soon. It's actually in a few weeks. Fanime Con 2022 this May. I'm going to be going to that convention. If you want to meet me there, hey, let me know. Because I really don't want to go alone because I'm a lonely lone. And I don't know if my boy Stefan's gonna go. Like, that's my boy, that's my companion. I thought we homies, so I thought we gotta come in and, gonna do our thing. He could be busy, but it's just like, it is what it is. But I really hope that there's gonna be people coming in. And who knows, I might do a live stream actually just showcasing this event or vlogs. Sure. But it's gonna be something fun. Webtoon could be there since it's an anime convention. So, I mean, that's what I'm hoping, at least. I mean, Webtoon, are you going to be there? Because I hope to the love of God you are there. Anybody from Webtoon, man, that would be dope. If Ronald is there, if ACell Byzantine was there, man, fire. Anyways, yeah, that's something that I'm looking forward to. But back to RTX. Upcoming Rwby content, especially maybe a game that is be coming up, a 2D remake anime from Japan, not literally sub. And I don't really watch anything Japanese sub. I don't even like it. I gotta be honest. Can I just be honest? I don't mean to offend anything here. Okay, I know this is somewhat like an anime channel or whatever. I just don't care about any of the languages when it comes to basically, I'm saying, like, Japanese language. Okay, I just watch dub, and I know I'm one of those people. Oh my God, Vince! Oh, you're one of those guys, huh? That watch. What do you want from me? You think do I have a ticket to Japan? Look, the only time I read or actually watch anime with sub is because that maybe I am, like, in some ways about to go to Japan. Like, oh, I'm going to Japan next week. Let me watch all these animes, even though that's not the purpose of animes. I get it. I understand, and. That's the only time I ever watch, like, anything sub. If I ever visit Japan again, that's the only time I actually watch a freaking sub from that is Japanese. There's no reason at all. Look, and I'm all about other cultures. I've been watching anime ever since. It's always been Japanese. I'm like, whoa. Hold up, buddy. Hold up, buddy. You see this world out here? And it ain't about you, Japan. Okay? We got places. South Africa? What about them? Huh? What about the languages? What about the Zulu language? What's up with that? Egypt? Huh? Anybody? Speaking Arabic or something like that? Like, come on, we need the Arabic anime. And I think I said this many times, especially talking about the discussion about sub and dub. There are countries out there. Countries. Countries that been through a lot. Okay? I don't mean to freaking go pull a protest, but I'm just saying, like, there's so many worlds out there. Brazil has a rich history of different, like, entertainments, which, if anyone ever knows them, especially anything around France or in Switzerland, or just there's countries. What about Indonesia? I get it. Japan being the biggest in the house. Watch out, Korea is like right there next to you, and also you got Indonesia, you got Cambodia, the Philippines. What about my country, huh? What's up? Well, you over here, like, flexing your guns like that. I'm playing, okay, I'm playing. But honestly, any countries itself, but it can't be always Japan. But for this, since it's Rwby, I might, I might check it out. Listen, I kind of do watch certain things. It has to be an anime that really pulls me, a certain romance that really pulls me. And pretty much when it comes down to anime sub, like, it's all about what the content is. I watch Dress Up Darling sub because I just want to know what his story about Dress Up Darling is about. And I also watch a couple episodes from Dress Up Darling. And, also, yeah, and also other things involving Rwby, especially Rwby Volume 9 might be announced in RTX Austin. So that's going to be interesting. Yeah, just a good amount of stuff, That's all I have to say. I mean, not really all I have to say. I didn't really finish Heartstopper Netflix because, again, I was busy with exams. And, of course, I haven't really... I did watch a few episodes from Beastars. It's going in a certain direction. I dig it. Dress Up Darling, of course, I said that before. There's also a trailer from Pretty Guardian, Sailor Moon, Cosmos. A new Sailor Moon. Kind of curious, But yeah, that's what I have in store. Now let's get into it. Boyfriends. We about to talk about it. Actually, I don't even have much to talk about. Look, I'm just telling you. It's coming at May 19, baby. Next week, Boyfriends. You're going to see a new Boyfriends episode on May 19, okay? And pretty much I got an email about Boyfriends, like, hey, collab or something like that. The Webtoon sent me, I'd be sending me, and I'd be emailing Webtoon Live, sometimes. I think that's what the connection is. But no, it's like, something big involving Boyfriends that is coming up, and I could be involved. Who knows? Refrainbow might actually see me. What's up, Ray? Give me a chance. Help a brother. Anyways, but yeah, that's what I have to really put out there. but I dig it. I dig it. I'm excited for the scene. I don't know what's gonna happen. I have predictions here and there, but I might tell those predictions in another video. Other than that, I'll see you. Well, actually, probably now because next week it's already too late. Man, time moves fast. Yeah, I don't know. God is gonna rule the world. Anyways, I'm out of here. Okay, one love. Peace.